Hey, we're live. What's up, everybody? Whole bunch of watchers that's not here. Just 1 second, and we'll get started. I got headphones on today, so I can play music and paint without YouTube blocking my video or Facebook. Did you know Facebook does that now? It's crazy. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing some trout. We're gonna be doing a rainbow trout to be specific. This is my rainbow trout. If you've seen my swim test video, then you know that this one right here caught a pike, pretty big pike. So I'm going to be doing a couple more of these for upcoming Bassmaster show I have, which is next week. So I'm going to be doing 2 of these at the same time. It's actually a pretty easy pattern. The only thing that gets pretty petty is all the black dots, but what can you do? Anyway, so let's get started. First things first, let me put that off to the side. I'll just keep it in the frame. Keep it in frame so you guys can see what we're doing. All right, so we're going to start with a pearl white. I'm going to use testers. It's acrylic paint. I like these. They flow pretty good. Air pressure down to 15. Get my hair dry ready. Nice even coat. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I promise I am painting something. Get inside those joints. Try that. Top. Back of the tail. All the crevices. Belly. Now you're going to want to go a little extra heavy on the belly here. Because it stays pearl white. The reason I use this one is because it looks a little silvery-ish, kind of like a fish. Silvery-ish, kind of like a fish. Get inside that mouth. All right, I'm just going to go back and do more on the bellies. That's it. this out real quick. So if you guys stay tuned, I am going to show you guys one of my new custom painted reels that I started. It's not put back together, it's still in pieces, but you guys will be the first ones to see it now. Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is the light green, which is Pearlized Green by Wicked. You can see that goes to about the lateral line, faded down, and the fins specifically. Wicked. I'm not going to reduce this one, I'll just spray it at 20. It comes out fine. So I start on the top. Hopefully you guys can see, sorry. Just so the whole tail gets this color too. So if you hold it at an angle, spray from the top down, you'll get that good fade. Other side. This bottom fin gets it. Now this is the one that you want to be careful on because you don't want to get the overspray to be green on the belly because that stays white. Just go a little bit slower. I'll bring it down the side a little bit farther. And onto the cheeks. Gonna go onto the first cheekbone here, but not onto this one because that one's gonna be the pink. So I'm gonna go on this first cheekbone. So that's about good on that one. Do the other side. So I'm gonna do this bottom lip too. Hit it with a little green. Get inside those eye cavities. Inside your joint. I'm just gonna make it a little bit heavier on top. Okay, let's get on that one. Do not handle your baits like I do. It's horrible. I started a bad habit a long time ago. If you have your helping hands, you use your helping hands. If you don't know what a helping hand is, you obey that. Sorry if you can hear my kids. That's about good. First color. There's only a few colors on this too, which is a nice thing. It's an easier pattern that's really effective, it's really nice looking. All right, let's second color is going to be the moss green. I look at another one of my go-to patterns, go-to colors. Now I reduced this one because if you don't, the spray is grainy. I don't know if they all do, if it's just the one I bought. I'll put a couple drops. You can start to mix it up. By the way, guys, whenever I show you a pattern, it's not for you guys to blatantly copy. It's to give you like a stepping stone to be creative and make up your own stuff. Don't take my patterns and go say that they're your own, blah blah blah, and sell them or do whatever. Just I do this channel to try to encourage you guys and teach you a few things here and there, and give you a stepping stone on what to do. So just be creative and do your own stuff. Of course, a rainbow trout pattern is pretty, you can't really be too creative with it and do too many different things, but you guys get what I'm saying. All right, going down to about 15 again, PSI. So this just gets sprayed over top of it again to darken it up. Bring PS up to 20. spraying a little grainy. I didn't like it. So like I said, this is just to get the dark green into it. And you got to be careful with this wicked color because if you spray too heavy in one spot, it sticks out. It doesn't blend well with itself unless you do long, nice, even strokes. So just keep that in mind. Color can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Something's going on here. Took my needle tip guard off. There we go. Much gooder. Started spraying weird there, and I had some tip dry. So, keeping the paint from spraying out evenly and the way it's supposed to. It's going to darken up around the eyes. Around the mouth. Those lips. Let me see if I can show you this. I don't know if my camera's going to focus in on that little needle or not, but there's a whole bunch of paint just dried on the tip. It's called tip dry. That's why I got that off, so I can just take my fingernails and pull it right off. Then it should go back to spraying normal. So I'm going to make the tip of the tail darker, fade it in later.
Look what I made. My God.
Nice.
And that it erases some jaws.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Just giving that bottom fin a little highlight, not too much. So that's about it. I don't like that right there. This color's just being a pain in the butt right now. And just do the second one real quick. pretty good. My music stopped. Let me clean this color out. Get some more music here. Alright, so next we're going to do the pink. So I have to clean out this dark color really well. So just give me a minute. Bear with me. This pink can be a pain in the butt too. Like I said with this this green, sometimes if you spray too heavy in one spot, it doesn't blend well with itself. So you gotta be real careful with it. Alright. Alright, so the pink that I use is actually a salmon. 1 second. Alright, sorry. Alright, so it's a transparent. It's called salmon. Oh, actually, it's called flamingo pink. My bad. I thought it was called salmon pink. It's basically like that color. But it's a transparent, so that that pearl white that you put down as your first base coat will shine through a little bit. Gives it a nice effect. I'm just going to add like 1 drop of reducer just so it sprays a little bit better for me. It's not really needed, but I'm a nerd. Probably gonna take my guard off too and spray without that. Okay, that's good. All right, so what you want to do is you just want to get your bait straight and just kind of line up, do long even strokes with this. We'll see it. Hit it with the dryer. Go back and do it again until you get the darkness that you want. Some people like it light, some people like it dark. I don't know. I just do it until I'm like, oh, that looks all right. make it a little bit more thick. So that's good for me. I'm just going to do this joint. I got to kind of hold it with this. Okay. Just going to do the other side on this one. Basically, you just want to make sure that your lines are the same thickness, same darkness. I need to make this one just a little bit lighter. That's good. Right there. I got it quick enough. It spidered on me. I don't know why. This isn't spray there. I'm just going to add some black to one of them. Like one a little bit darker on the back. Another one. Just in case somebody wants a dark one. Alright, I'm going to show you the difference here. See how one's a lot darker? Somebody might like that a little bit different than this one, you know? So I try to do different things. Thinking about customers at all times. All right, so really the only thing that's left is all those dots. I'll explain how I do it real quick. Show you a few dots, and then I'm going to end the video because I'm going to make you sit here and watch me dot this whole thing. And I got about 600 more dates to paint, so. All right, so basically how this works is get a piece of this craft paper down. Cut me off. Turn my compressor off. Let it cool down. So I'm not going to use it for a little bit. And I also got it soaking with actual airbrush cleaner. So when I go to do my next bait, it should be all cleared out. All right, so I'll just use opaque black, J-Tex. Just need a little bit. Okay, so the way I do it, I got an old airbrush needle that I use for a lot of things. And I actually use the butt end of it. That's how I get my round dots. You know? Dip it right into the black and just go to town. As far as a pattern or anything like that, I don't really. It's more chaotic, and if you do it more chaotic, then it looks better. But as you guys see here, I kind of got like triangles going down a little bit, somewhat. but I don't want it uniform, so they're not perfect triangles or anything, but you can see that they come down in sections. You can do it that way. You can do whatever you feel. I don't put dots in the midsection. Like I'll put a few here just because the belly gets them, the tail gets it. You can probably throw some on the bottom fin if you want to. I don't know. I mean, if you want to be anatomically correct, Google a rainbow trout picture and look it up and go by that. I mean, I think I did when I did that one. At least I hope I did. Whatever. So anyway, just kind of have fun with it. Got the needle. And as you dot it, like the first dot you do is going to be a lot bigger than the second and third dot. So if you use it to your advantage, you can put the bigger dots where you want them than the smaller dots. So I just kind of go down the bait real quick. Put the dots where I want to. So I can kind of see what I'm looking at. Oh. Of course, the tail gets it. Actually, I'm going to do something different on the tails of these. But yeah, so now I kind of see what I'm working with. I'm going to just kind of go off that. There's not a right way or a wrong way to do this. If somebody tells you that you're doing it wrong, they're just being a douchebag. You can kind of like group them up on top of each other too, like put two right on top of each other like that, 2 or 3 in a row, whatever you want to do. If you actually take a look at a trout, you can see their dots are not uniformed at all, so it's kind of go crazy. So I do one side at a time, and I hit it with the dryer and let that completely dry. So flip it over and do the other side. So yeah, I grabbed that. Get inside your joint too. Your joint's just like anything else. Kind of go crazy on the top as well. Show you what I'm going to do here in a second on this tail and fin. So what I'm going to do with this tail is if you look at a trout tail, the ones on the tail are a little bit more elongated rather than round. So I'm just going to take a paintbrush and just make longer marks. Still going to be chaotic, but kind of go with the flow of the tail, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate a few circles in there as well. Why? Why not? So, basically, let me do this. I'm going to do the top thin like that too. So there you go. Of course, do the other side, the belly, put some eyes on it and clear coat it. Then that's your final product. So that's how I do my rainbow trout pattern. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever. See you next time.